Salute. Welcome back to Key to the City. A quick story time. Hey, I need y'all to like, subscribe, comment. Uh, my subscribers, appreciate you. Future subscribers, thank in advance. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's turn it up.
My experience with U-Haul. Yesterday, I went to U-Haul to rent a truck. I go to pay for it, and the guy was like, "You can't rent because you have a eat something." I'm like, "Why? Why can't I rent?" He was like, "Well, you have to call this number and they'll let you know." I called a number. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, you can't rent because the person that you use for an emergency contact owe us money." And I'm like, what does that have to do with me? Are you fucking kidding me? He like, no, until we get our money from this person, you cannot rent. And I
Hey, let's stop it there. Have y'all heard about that? I haven't heard of that. That mean if that's true, man, you got to do your grandpa for emergency contact. Somebody real old, cause man, how you gonna they got to pay and then so I can no, it don't even work like that.
again, I said, are you fucking kidding me? He was like, no. I said, well, I'm gonna go to social media and let them know you guys practice this. He like, I don't care. Do what you need to do. So I leave. I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I go get my stepdaughter because she in a town that I wanted to rent this vehicle. I mean this truck. She was in this town, so I go get her to rent it. I use my card to pay for it, and it did the same thing to her. Told her she can't rent, and so she had to call. She calls and she asks, like, why can't I rent? They like, oh, because you use Toya's card. And I'm like, really? So we go back into the rental place. We talk to a worker, and I tell him everything that went on, and he was like, yeah, that's not fair. He was like, I like the people that I work with, but U-Haul themselves, they are crooked. Like their practices are misleading. So he tells me to call 1-800 U-Haul. That's what I do. I talk to the lady. I tell her what was going on, and she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna connect you with another person because that other person with e-services was very rude.
Hey, I hate that run around when they you tell them what you call them for, they kick you to somebody else. You tell them and they kick you to somebody else. So you telling your story about 4 or 5 times.
I talked to her, I explained to her, and she was like, well, that's our practices. I said, well, where does it say that if you use this person name as a emergency contact, if they owe you guys, that I can't rent? She was like, well, it doesn't say it anywhere. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know that this is going on? And she was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. It just is, it is what it is. I said, you guys, this is not fair. So you telling me that because someone that I know owe you money, I can't rent? And what I forgot to say is the first person I talked to, because I told him I was going to social media about their practices, he put an alert on my name and my stepdaughter's name to never ever can I rent. I experience.
Man, gonna stop it there. Yeah, they messing with you. Uh, man. Now I haven't heard of that. Type in the comments. Have that happened to y'all? But I don't think that's true. But if it is, like I said, you need to put like somebody that haven't did no U-Haul before and are super old for a reference. Cause man, yeah, cause that's bad for business right there. Cause he owe you ain't gonna serve me. Nah. But y'all stay easy out there. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace. Salute and peace. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Y'all salute, like, subscribe, comment. Hey, don't forget, let's turn it up, y'all.